Okay, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's IELTS session, speaking session 3. And our trainer for today would be Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. So these are some of the instructions for you all. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and noise-free environment. We could recommend you to use your earphones for best experience. Respect your instructor, your classmates, and yourself. Be respectful and professional, and do not write anything inappropriate in the chat box. Now, these are the three memberships that are available for you all. So you instantly become a bronze member when you get yourself enrolled on the website of Ubergrad. Apart from that, we have the silver and the gold memberships available for you with additional facilities. So for getting yourself enrolled for any of these two, you can just drop down your details in the chat box, or you can just get yourselves enrolled on the website of Ubergrad. Then we have the free profile evaluation, which is done by our expert speakers. So for which we have university shortlisting, post recommendations, country recommendations, which are made according to your academic strengths and career objectives and interests. Then recommendations report is also being made for you all according to your profile and requirements. Then we also have a doubt clearance session for you all. Then these are the live classes that are being organized on a daily basis for you all. Firstly, we have the free GRE live classes, which is held from Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 9:30, which is an online class, and it's a 2-month course. Then we have a free live Duolingo classes going on from Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 7:30. It's also an online class, and it's for it's a course of 2 weeks. So for getting yourselves enrolled for any of these, you can just go to the website of Ubergrad and get yourself enrolled. So next we have this gold membership that's available for you all at just rupees 499, and you can get the benefits worth rupees 50K plus. So other consultants have these features, that is live IELTS coaching, live GRE coaching, university selection and applications, SOP LOR writing services, visa support, loan support, and they provide these for more than a 50K. But at Ubergrad, you just get it for rupees 499. So it's a very good offer for you all. So you all can just drop in your details for this in the chat box, or you can get yourselves enrolled or upgraded to gold membership via our website that's available. So these are some of the achievements from the students that have taken up classes from Ubergrad. Okay, so I'll now show you the website of Ubergrad. Yeah, so so over here you can this is the website of Ubergrad. You can go and explore it. It has a lot of options available for you all. Firstly, we have the countries, the universities, courses, examinations. So all these you can just search according to your interest and preferences, whichever country you want to go into, or whichever university you want to apply yourselves, or any course, any particular course related to that, and any exams that's there for that particular course. So you all can just explore. We have a lot of information that's available on our website, so you all can just go and search according to your preferences. Then we have free profile evaluation and talk to a counselor support for you all. Then we have test preparation store, that is live classes that are going on a regular basis. Then additional services also are available for you all, and blogs on a daily basis are posted. So you all can just go and check those on the website itself. Now, for your daily preparation, you can just go on to your name over this option, my test preparation. Over here, you have 3 different live courses classes. So for IELTS Academic Comprehensive Live Classes course, you can just click over here. It will take you to this window. And since yesterday was day 2, so yesterday was speaking session day 2. So you can just go on to speaking session day 2 and the 7th recording, as this is the 7th time that we are taking the session for. So see, it will take you to speaking day 2 recording of 10th of October 2023. So you can just go and see the recording, make available of the recordings that are going on. So that's it from my side. Now I would like to hand over the session to our trainer, Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, hi, ma'am. Thank you
Good
so much.
evening, sir.
Very good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Okay, so let's start this session, guys. Let me even log in through my mobile so that I can view what comments you have given, or if you have any doubts, you can type in. Hmm, so let's see. Yeah, very good evening. Good evening to everyone. Yes. Okay. So now I can even log in. I mean, I can see who is typing something. Okay. Okay, guys, very good evening. So let's start the session and jump into the ocean of speaking again. Let me share the screen very quickly. So is my screen visible and am I audible to everyone? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we were discussing about part one itself yesterday and day before yesterday also. So today we are going to discuss part two. But before that, I have some few questions on part one to discuss with you. So let's see what are part one questions which are left, and I'll be asking random people's. I mean, people's something related to part one only. Okay. Yes. So so a quick recap. Part one is about 4 to 5 minutes, and it has 4 to 5 questions after your self-introduction. I mean, it's not exactly a self-introduction. The examiner would ask you in brief, what do you do? Okay, it's not your complete introduction. Don't start saying blah 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 blah. Okay, just you need to tell what you're doing at that point of time. Like for example, if you're a working professional, or if you're aspiring for the further studies, whatever it is. Okay, so we have been discussing about where have you traveled recently, what's your favorite app on smartphone, extracurricular activities, okay, and inline and online shopping, which one you prefer, and also how would you unwind a long day. Okay, so these are some of the some like revision kind of part one questions. So, what do you enjoy doing in your free time, and how often do you watch TV or movies? Okay, so these are some of the questions I want to ask now, which is in front of you. You can raise hands so that I can ask you accordingly. You can start raising your hands, guys. Let's see who goes first. And by the way, in the examination, part one and part three questions are not displayed or given to you. Only part two question is given to you. So how it is given, I'll tell you later about part two. But part one questions are not to be shown, but the examiner would have a booklet kind of thing where he or she might be asking some questions from it. Okay. So those questions are not shown, but I'm showing it to you. Let's see who can go first. So I'll randomly pick, but I want to even see new people coming in so that I can ask questions to them. So let me start with Sandesh. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. So Mr. Sandesh, so like what's your full name?
my name is Sandesh Bhatt.
Okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Mumbai, sir.
Okay. So yes, I know. I remember speaking to you yesterday,
Yes, sir.
and you can always also comfort the examiner by saying that my name is so and so. You can call me this. For example, my name is Mohammed Shafiq. You can call me Shafiq. You can comfort the examiner. Usually, what happens, guys? People have test takers have very big names. Usually, when it comes to South Indian, names, they have like 4, 5 names altogether. So the examiner is quite confused what to call you. So you need to comfort the examiner, ma'am. Also, you can call me this. You can call me by this name. Okay. So it's
Okay.
your duty. And yes, Sandesh,
Yes, sir.
what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
So in my spare time, I mostly love to write some poetries because I find it a way interesting because I could express my feeling in form of words. So yeah, I mostly write on some romantic topics because I find it relevant. That's why.
Okay. So last part of the sentence I didn't understand. What is it?
Mostly, I love to write in the romantic topics.
Okay. And anything else?
Nothing, sir.
Okay. When you want to end the sentence, you can end it. Because if you say mostly I want to write in romantic topics, if you, that means you're still continuing. The examiner is still waiting to complete the sentence. Okay. So if you're not getting anything, you can just complete the sentence. You can say, I mostly write on romantic topics or romantic poetry. So end the sentence so that the examiner will proceed to the next question. Otherwise, the examiner is waiting. Maybe he's going to say something. Okay, got it?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sandesh, another question to you is how often do you watch movies or television?
Um, I barely watch movies, but yeah, once in a week. That is Saturday night. I enjoy watching movies because the next day is holiday, so I could watch movies. So late night. I basically prefer some sci-fi movies because that fascinates me because I am a science student, so I love to watch them.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Very good. So, Saturday nights, it's not only one night, right? Usually on Saturdays or Saturday nights, I love to watch movies and I usually watch science fiction movies. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
So, Saturday nights. Okay. That is what
Okay.
you need to say. Otherwise, yes, it's good. Okay. So, next one. Um, Arjun Selvam. Arjun?
Yes, sir.
Arjun, so where are you from?
I'm from Chennai.
From Chennai.
I'm yes, sir.
Okay, great. So how is the weather in Chennai now?
It's pretty climate is pretty cold and sunny in morning, but exact opposite in nights.
Okay, so it's hot in the mornings and it is little cooler in the evenings and nights. That's what you mean to
Ye-
say, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, sir.
great. So the question to you is, do you play any musical instruments?
I used to play some musical instruments in my school band team. In my childhood days, I used to play some uh, instruments like bugle, trumpet, and bass, drums, and some other. I'm not a big fan of these components.
Okay, what's your favorite instrument, by the way? Musical instrument?
I love to play trumpets.
Trumpets. And why is that?
It's give me a feel and love towards music.
Okay. So it gives me. Not it's give me, it gives me. I know you are aware of the grammar and all, but in
Yes.
the flow sometimes it comes like that. But just
Okay.
control your emotions and control your sentence structures, and just keep in mind that I need to give a right sentence, but it should not even hamper your fluency too. So you need to balance everything and speak. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
that's good. Otherwise, you know what to speak. And okay, another question to you is. Have you ever participated in any sports activities?
Yes, sir. I used to participate in sports activities like running, coco, and many other sports, but I am not comfortable in music field.
Okay. Then why did you choose this like learning musical instruments and all? You said
I
you
I
uh,
usually try to learn new things and explore more field, but music is not my cup of tea.
okay. Okay, yes, definitely everyone needs to try everything in this world, and obviously uh, that is the way people find what is, meant for them. So I
Yes.
believe that you have tried even music also, but end of the day, you found it that it's not your thing. So, but what made you think that?
Actually, I can't I can't uh, I can't get the music, sir.
Okay, so
Uh,
you're not getting that music
I
vibe.
don't get interest on them like other fields like sports, cricket, and movies.
So you play cricket a lot then?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, so do you want to go for any state level or national level, or have you played anything like that?
Not like that, sir. We used to play street cricket, gully cricket, and watch cricket, IPL, and so passionately, and
Okay,
support our favorite stars.
definitely. And who's your
We
favorite
mostly
person?
in India, we used to see the cricket players as our idols also, sir. Like Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Virat Kohli. They became our, some of them will be our inspirations, not
Hmm.
only in the field of cricket, but the attitude they carry in the sport.
Very good, very good. So, who is your favorite sports person? The next question is
It's always MS Dhoni.
okay.
He used to handle all the situation calmly and very in cool manner. This inspired more mm, from
Okay, this inspired you a lot, isn't it?
from me. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Nice speaking to you. Thank you. Yes, Sneha Pathe.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, very good evening, Sneha. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So, the question to you is, do you like to read? And if so, what genre do you prefer?
Yes, sir. I'm very fond of reading, and one of my favorite author is Agatha Christie, and her books are based on the genre of suspense and thrillers.
Mhm.
And I also like to read books on self-development. I am currently reading this book named The Magic of Thinking Big, and this book has helped me to transform my life in a very positive way. So this book teaches us to believe in ourselves, and yes, and because of which I've realized my own capabilities, and I'm trying to progress in life.
Wow, very good. Very crystal clear. Only thing is, one of my favorite author, you said. That is the only mistake. Otherwise, your language is good. The sentence structures are good. The clarity is really awesome. Okay. I know many of the girls, they have this, the clarity in the speech. So, yes, even boys too. Okay. Okay. So that's really awesome. And another question to you is, mm, yes. Have you participated in any sports activities?
Yes, sir. I have participated in many sports activities. I
Hmm.
actually like playing basketball, and
Mhm.
I used to play for my college team as well. Moreover, my dad is a fitness freak and he participates in many marathons. So, he also motivates me. And recently, even I had participated in Satara Marathon
Oh, and that happened in,
in the month of September.
I mean, which place was it?
In Satara, it's a place located in Maharashtra.
Okay, Maharashtra itself. Okay,
Yes, sir.
great, great, great. Nice speaking to you. Then Yashwant, Yashwant Chorwal.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Yashwant,
I am
where are
audible.
you from?
Yeah, I am audible.
Yes, you are 100% audible. Where are you
Okay.
from?
So I basically from Gujarat, but currently I am at Bangalore doing a job.
Okay. What do you do? Like what job?
Yeah, like I am VLSI engineer.
Okay. What engineer it is? I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
VLSI engineer, semiconductor field.
Oh, so what does your day-to-day work is like? What is it involved in?
Yeah, if I will tell about my job, so I am doing circuit design. Like I am designing the memory which we are using in phone and mobile, like RAM and ROM. So
Mhm.
that memory I am designing.
Okay. So I am designing the memory. So take out the designing. I do memory designing.
Oh,
Okay, that is the
yeah.
better way to say. Okay, I do memory designing, or is there any other word for the memory designing? All right,
Oh,
or I'm into memory designing.
yeah.
Okay, for the circuits and blah blah blah. Okay, I'm not getting the exact phrases to say for that thing, but uh, see, I'm designing the memory means in front of me you're designing. No, right? So generally, what do you do? I design. I do memory designing. Okay, this
Yeah.
is the question. Okay, very good. So another question to you is, are you interested in art, and do you have any like towards art or painting?
Like currently, it is not one of my favorite thing when I got bored. But previously, I used to draw art because of like I want to relax my mind and some like I want to release my stress. So like I will imagine some nature things and I will uh, uh, draw it on the paper and like that. But like now I am not too much interested in the art.
Okay, okay. So I will draw it on the paper. So usually I ask, do you like art or painting? So you should answer it in, I don't draw it now, or I don't like drawing or painting now. Okay, so will should not use. Will is again future tense, isn't it? So when the
Uh,
question is present tense, you need to answer it. Okay,
yeah, correct.
okay. So will should be taken, and I have seen a little bit of MTI, which is mother tongue influence in your speech. So try to listen to the podcast or listen to documentaries or in English. Okay, by the way, so BBC documentaries. Like try to watch English news channels. Again, that is in informative language or informative speech. But watch BBC news channels and any news channel. For that case, Indian news channels. You can watch those too. So that you can brush your into the language, so that will
Yes,
remove your MTI again. Okay,
yes, yes.
very good. And that too, you're in a very good, the one of the busiest city in the southern India, which is Bangalore. So I believe that many of your colleagues are from different places. So try to be in touch with the language. Try to listen to the people who are really speaking really good, and try to make that contact with, and keep flow of like speaking. So that
Yeah,
will improve your knowledge. Okay.
yeah, yeah. That will be like help.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's give a chance to Akriti. Akriti.
Hello, good evening,
Yeah,
sir.
hi, good evening. Akriti, how are you and where are you from? Guys, others can mute Akriti
I
will.
am quite well. I'm from
Others can
Himachal
mute
Pradesh.
yourselves, all of you.
Sir, I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now, Akriti?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there was a lot of background noise from others. Guys, I want everyone to mute yourself so that we can give a chance to others. So only the person who's been asked the question will unmute. Okay. So remember this. So Akriti, the question to you is, where are you from?
I'm from Himachal Pradesh.
Okay. Himachal Pradesh. Wow. So how is the weather in Himachal Pradesh now? It must be soothing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Akriti, what do you do? Are you a student or are you working somewhere?
Yes, sir. I'm a postgraduate student.
Okay. So what subject? In which subject?
English. English.
Okay. So unless until I ask you, you're not saying it. So when something is asked, you need to answer it in 2 to 3 sentences. So that will, you know,
Okay,
make
sir.
my questions minimal. Even in the IELTS examination also, you need to answer it in 2 to 3 sentences. Minimum is 3 sentences, okay, for each question. But maximum you can go up to
Okay,
5 to 6. Okay, guys. So question to you is Akriti. Um, what time do you usually wake up in the morning and why?
so usually I wake up at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm. And why is that?
So for study and
Mm-hmm.
somewhat exercises.
Okay. To do some workouts, to study, or I wake up early for my studies, to do some workouts. Okay. So again, you need to say
Yes,
it in
sir.
3 sentences minimum. Okay. You can't say it in 1 sentence or a short sentence. You have to tell it in minimum of 3 sentences. Okay, remember this. So this is what the
Okay, sir.
examiner wants in IELTS. If you tell short-ended questions or short-ended answers or short answers, then you would get very less marks or band scores. So try to elaborate. What you'll do is after every answer or every sentence you give, add y to it. Then you'll get another sentence. For example, you said I asked you, what do you do in the morning, or what time do you wake up in the morning? So usually I wake up around 5 o'clock. I am a, early bloomer. I wake up and work out and also study. Okay. So and I also have to go to the college early in the morning. So that's the reason I have to wake up early before the college, like 2 hours before I wake up. Okay. So for example, you can say my college is around 8 o'clock. So that's reason I wake up like 2 to 3 hours before. I complete all my ablutions and I work out, okay, a bit and study. And then I have my breakfast and leave for the college or leave for my institute or institution. You can say that. Okay. Then let's give a chance to, yeah. The only feedback which I have for you is I want you to open up. Okay. So when you open up a bit, then you actually can explore many, many things. So I want you to speak with people, be more communicative. I can feel a little hesitation in your speech, but that is there for everyone. Everyone hesitates to speak. The reason is English is not a mother tongue for most of us, isn't it? So we don't speak much. So hesitation is there. Even the best speaker also, who is not, born in English country, might have that hesitation. But that should be minimalized by by speaking to people and getting acquainted to language. Okay. So again, like I told before, start listening to podcasts, start listening to documentaries, news channels, and moreover movies, series. There are many things you can do, isn't it? So we have the best thing in our hand now, isn't it? Mobiles. So with that mobile, we can conquer the entire world. So why not this language? It's just a language, right? So English is just a language. So I want you to the world with this Android mobile. Don't say, sir, I don't have the Android mobile. Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Riya Prakash, Parekh, sorry. Riya Parekh. Riya?
Good evening, sir.
Hi, very good evening. Riya, where are you from?
I'm from Mumbai,
Mumbai. So which part of Mumbai again?
Western.
Western
I'm
part.
from the western part of the Mumbai.
Okay. Is there any name of the place?
Uh, Andheri.
Andheri. Okay. I was in okay, I'm not getting the name. Near to Bandstein, that area. I just forgot the name. Not now.
It's
Like, yeah. What is that name?
the South Bombay side.
Bandra. Bandra. Yes, Bandra.
Bandra. Okay.
Yes, I was in Bandra for just 2 to 3 months. I was working in SpiceJet Airlines at that point of time. Uh, I came back because Mumbai was not the thing for me. Not now, like, almost 10 years ago. Yeah. Okay. So that was my flashback again. Let's come to the question. So what do you do now?
Sorry.
Like, what do you do? Are you a student or a working professional?
I'm a student, engineering student,
Wow.
and I'm currently pursuing my graduation, and I'm in my second year right now
Okay, in the
in
field of.
in the field of computer science and cybersecurity.
Okay. So why did you choose this particular subject, cyber security with computer science?
Cybersecurity and blockchain technology have quite a scope for future prospect, and also it is cybersecurity is something I was always interested in and wanted to know more about. So therefore,
Okay. And okay, let's come to the questions which we have on the screen. And breakfast. When do you usually have the breakfast and what do you have in it?
usually I have cornflakes for the breakfast, milk and cornflakes. If
Mhm.
it's a little if I have to wake up early for the college, then just milk and maybe one two parle or mari biscuits. I prefer light because early in the morning you're already sleepy after having a hectic previous day, and after that going to the college in the early morning, it's you feel quite sleepy. So if you are energized and on less calories, you feel more awake.
Is it? Okay. And how do you unwind your long day after a hectic day? How do you unwind yourself?
I generally like to watch romance movies, Christmas romance movies, or listen to music, or just take a warm bath and go to sleep early for if it is possible.
Do you have any specific evening rituals or habits?
Evening rituals or habits, like to have no, not very specific evening rituals.
You can say that. I don't have any specific evening rituals, but usually, like I told you before, I would have a warm bath and relax myself and have a nice dinner and speak with my family members, spend some time with my family members before I hit the hay, before I
Yeah,
go to bed. You can say that.
yeah.
Okay, guys? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nice speaking to you. Let's ask. Uh, Pulastya Bhaumika. Bhaumik, sorry. Bhaumik.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, I changed it to Bhaumika. I'm sorry. Okay, so what can I call you?
You can call me by my surname, Gomik.
Bhaumik. So, Mr. Bhaumik, but what is your actual name?
It's Pulastya.
Pulastya. So, what does that mean, if I may know?
I think there are seven sages, which is also known as Saptarshi. Among the seven, one named is Pulastya.
Oh, nice. That's really awesome. And so, do you prefer to do any specific morning rituals?
Oh, I don't have any morning rituals.
Hmm. Because you're one of the sages, right? I mean, you're named after them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's given by my parents. I didn't choose it.
Just kidding, just kidding. Okay, what is your favorite food, by the way?
I like to eat roti along with chicken curry and other, let's say for in veg, mixed veg and butter paneer.
Hmm. So, are you into more veg or non-veg again?
I'm more into non-veg.
Okay, okay, okay. That's nice. Then, okay. Do you know how to cook?
No, sir, I don't know how to cook, but I tried during lockdown
Mm,
to cook, especially making butter chicken.
mm.
And during lockdown, I also tried to make a pizza at home
So these are
by
your
seeing
favorite dishes,
YouTube.
right?
Pardon me, sir?
These are your favorite dishes, isn't it? That's the reason you tried learning them.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yes,
Are
sir.
there any traditional dishes at your place or in your area? I mean, according to your, that place.
Hometown.
Yeah, hometown. Yes. Is this
In my hometown, people tend to eat rice along with sabzi and other kind of
Mhm. What is sabji?
different kinds of sabji they
Curry.
make. But I'm not kind of mm, rice people. I like to eat prefer roti over rice because if I eat rice, I feel lethargic. But
Mhm.
if I eat roti, I
Mhm.
don't feel that much of lethargy and I can do my work.
Mhm. So avoid na from your conversation. Okay. Na is if I eat roti na, you said. Okay. So avoid that because that will again take you to MTI. MTI is mother tongue influence. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So if I eat roti, that will, I mean, make me lethargic, or I feel that I'm quite heavy, or I feel little heavy if I eat rice. So that's the reason I prefer roti or wheat over rice. You can say that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Good, good, good. Thank you. So let's ask Vinda Kapoor. Vrinda.
So can I have a second? Just a
Yeah,
second.
please. Okay. Okay, let's ask Sahana Reddy then. I'll come back to you.
Good
Okay.
evening,
All
sir.
right.
Yeah, Sahana.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, hi. Very good evening. Sahana, where are you from?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Oh, so which place in Hyderabad?
Alwal.
Alwal. Okay. So can you describe the city a little bit? I mean, I've been to Hyderabad once, but those who have not been there and listening to you, can you please describe the city a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So Hyderabad is the capital of Telangana state, and by the name Hyderabad, which is very famous for its historical or monuments like Chamina, Birla Mandir, and museums.
So coming to Charminar, it's one of the most busiest area at nights and mornings, evenings, anytime and any uh, like any day and any time. Like there are so many shops over there to buy everything A to Z. You'll get everything over there, from kids to the women's like any age group. You'll be finding every product over there for any age group or any gender.
Okay,
And
thank you. So, how often do you eat out at restaurants?
I usually avoid eating out. Uh,
Mhm.
I I would prefer home food rather than eating out.
Okay. Do you have any dietary restrictions or preferences?
No, I have no diet restriction. Whatever I want, I feel to it, I'll just have them at any point of time. I just want to enjoy my food and be healthy.
Okay. Thank you. It's nice speaking to you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes. The previous caller, I forgot her name. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I forgot your name. What was your name again?
My name's Drinda.
Brinda. So, where are you from?
I'm from Delhi, NCR, Ghaziabad.
Wow, awesome. So, how is the weather like now?
I mean, in the early mornings, it's extremely nice. It's a bit cold, but as soon as you move towards like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, it becomes sunny.
Mhm.
It becomes very hot. Yeah.
Oh, so are you a foodie person or like you just maintain some diet or something?
I don't maintain any sort of diets, but there is this thing that I can't eat too much at once. So I
Mhm.
like to have meals, like I'll have 5 meals in a day.
Okay, you would like to
Yeah.
have it in intervals. Very good.
Yeah. At short intervals, not a lot of food at once.
Okay, okay, good. So, have you tried cooking any international cuisine or any such kind of thing?
Yes, I can make a variety of pastas and
Wow,
I can make pasta too at home. I recently learned how to make pasta at home,
good.
like the raw pasta.
So, what's your favorite place in your hometown where you can have food and go and have food?
I mean, when you look at Delhi, there are a lot of places that you can have food, and there are like specific places that are famous for a specific dish, right? So when I'm craving chole bhature, there's this like really great place in Karkaduma,
Mhm.
Radhe Krishna. They have amazing chole bhaturas, and one of the places which I love is
Mhm.
Meerut. If you're aware about Meerut.
I've heard the name. Yes.
Actually, my maternal grandparents live there, and that
Oh,
place has the most amazing food. Sometimes even better than Delhi.
oh, and what is your favorite dish from that place?
It's imarti.
What is
It's
it?
I mean, imarti. It's a sweet. It's sort of like jalebi, but it's like thicker.
Oh, wow. Okay, nice to hear. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice speaking to you. Yeah, good. So, guys, let's. I may not ask other people because we are getting shortage of time. We'll go to part two. So, let me explain what is part two all about. Okay. Okay, so the next section in speaking is part two, which is again only 3 to 4 minutes. Usually it is 3 minutes. Okay, why it is 3 minutes is 1 minute is given for the preparation, and 2 minutes is what you speak on the topic. So basically, it is a topic round, and it is also called as a cue card round. What is cue card? Cue card is nothing but question card round, where a topic is given on the paper and that paper is handed over to you and you will see the paper, and also you can make some notes or any hints. You can write it on a paper, and that 1 minute is for the preparation. And once that 1 minute is completed, for the preparation time is completed, then you need to speak on the topic for 2 minutes. So we all have done, like I told you, just a minute or a jam sessions, isn't it? So jam session is nothing but just a minute session. There you need to speak for 1 minute, but here you need to speak for 2 minutes. Okay. So 2 minutes is that what you need to withstand on the topic. So basically, it's a topic round. So again, it's the same thing. Read carefully what it is, whatever it's there on the paper, or obviously the topic. So try to answer every part of the question given. So that is very important. Also, uh, hints is what you're going to write, isn't it? So write down whatever you can. But believe me, 1 minute flies off like that. Okay, so just like that, the 1 minute goes off. So what you will do in that 1 minute is you can write any hints. For example, it is about your favorite sports person, name of that person, why is he favorite? Okay, and also write what you call past, present, and future. These three words: past, present, and future. The reason is if the question is in past tense, you'll tick past or past tense, whatever it is. You'll tick it and you'll speak like few sentences in past tense. Once you're done with it, then you'll speak some sentence on present tense. Then after ticking present tense, you've done you've spoken enough about present scenarios related to the topic. Then you can go and speak on future tense. Okay, so you can write these three words also apart from your hints, and also some props are given in the question itself. So try to answer every prop or every question. So any which ways, I'll display the question, you'll understand. Okay, what are those extra questions given out there? But there will be only one topic given. Okay, so be confident and fluent. That is what we need. Fluency is what the IELTS examiners need. So be confident. Obviously, when you are good in language, that confidence comes out, isn't it? So practice speaking on different topics. This is what I always tell. If you speak like 50 to, if you prepare on 50 to 60 topics, like part two topics, I think you can speak on any topic in this world, any general topic in this world. Okay, so try to prepare. Okay, and uh, time yourself. Definitely, time is very important, guys. So try to speak up to 2 minutes. Okay, and also this is the topic for the day. Okay, we'll try to discuss one topic today. We'll try to try more topics tomorrow also. So this is the topic I'm giving. See, usually in the examination, you'll be given 1 minute, but I'm giving you 5 minutes to prepare on this topic. Okay, your time starts now. Please start preparing. Okay, and once you have prepared, once the 5 minutes is done, please raise hands. I want you guys to speak on the topic. Okay, so you can start raising your hands on this topic once you prepare. So not now, but first prepare. What do you prepare? You can write some sentences. Okay, you can write, you can do that, you can do some hints, you can write some hints on the paper. So 5 minutes is a very big time, right? A lot of time. So please prepare on it. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Just give me a quick 1 minute, right? So you can start raising your hands, those who are prepared. And guys, remember, you need to speak on the topic for minutes. So one more thing, the examiner will have two gadgets with them. One is a stopwatch, and another is a recorder. So a recorder will be like in the shape of a remote. Only it will be like a small device like this. Okay. So a recorder will be there. Your entire examination is recorded. All the parts, part one, part two, and part three. I mean, even the time when you enter, from the time when you enter the room into the examiner's new room. Okay. So till you go out of the room, the entire thing is recorded, but it is recorded on a recorder, not a video recording. Okay. So a recorder will be there and also a stopwatch. Why stopwatch? Stopwatch is used to this part two, used for this part two section or this cue card round, because you need to speak on the topic for 2 minutes. See, the examiner will say 1 to 2 minutes, but you need to speak up to 2 minutes. The reason is to get a higher score. It is good to speak up to or withstand on the topic for 2 minutes. Okay. So those who have raised the hand, I want you to speak up to 2 minutes. Okay. So let's go with Vrushali Navatkar. Vrushali, guys, can you hear me, by the way?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. So Bhavna,
Yes, sir.
Bhavna, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
One second. I'll close the door. There's a lot of call disturbance, you know. Fine. So Bhavna,
Yes, sir.
let's arrange the top. I mean the stopwatch. Let me start
Yes,
the
sir.
stopwatch for you. Yes. The topic is in front of you. You can start speaking now. Okay.
So,
Okay.
trips are,
Yeah. Till I say thank you, you just go on speaking. Okay.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
So trips are an essential part of one's life. So it comes as a memorable moment for person to person. Some people like to spend it with their family. Some people like to spend it with their friends. As of when it is coming to my case, I like to spend most of my trips with my family. Especially, I'm a girl who is introverted and who spend likes to spend most of the time with the family. So one of the recent trip which I have visited along with my family is, I think, the Kashi, which was in my seventh class. Probably, I think it was quite a lot of time, but I think it was the memorable trip because it was with my family along with my family friends.
Mm-hmm.
So we got over there with a train. I think it was a journey of approximately 24 hours or more than that. I don't remember the exact time of the train journey, but it was a special moment where we enjoyed reading the books. As a child, I like to enjoy reading the books a lot. Spending time with my family. I had a sister, so I could play some games along with her in the entire train journey. So we even visited various pilgrimages in the Kashi along with my parents as well as with my family friends over there. This trip really impacted a lot in my life. I learned the Hindu culture. Not saying about like a orthodox thing, but I learned a lot from the trips which are related to the Hindu cultures, and it really inspired me a lot seeing those.
Okay, thank you. You spoke up to 1 minute 44 seconds. That is very near, And see, the examiner will not interrupt you up to 2 minutes. If you have to complete up to 2 minutes, the examiner will say, okay, just give you a gesture more and
Yes,
more. Okay.
yes,
So, I mean, he or she will not utter or speak anything. She'll just speak you. Yeah.
yes,
I mean, just make a gesture by saying, okay,
yes,
like
sir.
this. Okay, very good. So I'm really glad that you spoke up to 1 minute 45 seconds, very near to 1 minute 45 seconds.
Thank you, sir.
That's good. That's a good try. So
Thank
here you can also include like saying in generalizing, like for every person there would be a memorable trip, and this is my memorable trip, and in future also. So I told to write past, present, and future, isn't it? So
Yes, sir.
now that we have spoken everything in the past tense or past scenarios, now we can start speaking about the present, anything related to present. In the present also, my family members and my friends are planning to travel to this this destination. I heard that this destination is so and so, so and so, so and so. You can just
Yes,
talk about any future aspirations, including this present scenario and
yes, sir.
future tense also. So that
Yes,
will increase your what do you call the speech.
yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the way to inculcate the thoughts in the mind. How will you
Yes,
inculcate when you write these past, present, and future? This is a hint, guys, to everyone. If you write past, present, and future, once the question you feel that okay, this is about past tense, I'll speak like 10 to 15 sentences about this past scenario, what are related to the topic, and then I'll also speak about the present scenarios related to the topic, and then future scenarios if it is anything, and also you can conclude a little bit like you said it at the starting, right? So this trip was quite memorable to me because so and so. So you can conclude by saying, I think once in a while these trips are to be taken, or these kind of excursions, or going out with friends or family members should be done to get the hassle and bustle of the work life and city life, or
yes,
whatever life we have, right? Yes, you can just conclude by saying these things, why it is
yes,
important and all. Okay, so that way you can increase the speech or thought process.
yes.
Okay, very
Thank you.
good. Very good. Thank you so much, guys. I want you to prepare on this topic as well. I'll be asking few more people in the next session. So any questions for me, please type in. I want you to type in the chat box, please. Anything related to part two questions. I mean, any doubts on part two, or on the whole, anything related to speaking? Please type it in the chat box. Okay. To know more about the services that we provide, please begin. Okay. Do the answers we give matter? Okay. Yes. The answers we give matter, Dhruv. As long as we answer it in good. Yes. Obviously, the language is what they check. So good English is always required. And Sandesh is asking which place in Bangalore, brother. Okay. Okay. No other extra talk, please. Okay. Uh, sir, any feedback? Yeah, I have already given the feedback. Yes. If I'm not giving any feedback, means you don't have any thing to do. But always go through different kinds of topics. So tomorrow the whole class will be decided to part two only. Yes, it will be dedicated to part two. Yes, mostly it will be part two topics. We'll be discovering more and more part two topics. Yes. Once the time gets over, do we shift to the next round immediately? Okay, that is dependent on the examiner. Okay, if the examiner, the 2 minutes is done, the examiner will say thank you. We'll go to the, or the examiner will directly ask questions on part three. That's it. So part three questions he will directly ask you. So what are part three questions? I'll tell you later. So mostly part three questions are follow-up questions on part two. This is what you need to know as of now. Okay. Yes. Want information related, more information related to part two? Yes. Information related to part two. Part two is a topic round, and it will be given it on a paper. It is also called as a cue card round, and you need to speak on the topic for 2 minutes. And more topics will be discovering tomorrow. Okay. So as of now, prepare on this topic, and uh, it's your assignment for tomorrow. Okay. Yes. And who will give band score on speaking? Yes, definitely the band score will be given by the speaking examiner for the speaking examination, but the score is not shown to you or discussed with you. So after finishing the examination, you just need to go, because all the entire once you give the entire LRW, speaking also will come along with that only. So speaking score is not discussed at that point of time. Okay, I hope that question is answered. Okay, okay. What more description on cue card, because it's the main reason why. Okay, so you need to come across different kinds of topics. So we have held a lot of topics related to IELTS Part 2. Okay, so even in our website we have. If you want, you can go and check now. There are many topics of Part 2, and also follow-up questions on Part 3. But any which ways, join tomorrow's session also at 7:30. We'll be discovering more and more Part 2 topics, and I'll be correcting you wherever I can. Okay, and we'll be discussing more about it. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an informative session.
Oh, thank you, thank you so much, ma'am. Guys, any questions you can ask our moderator or counselor. So, ma'am will be joining later.
Yes.
So,
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, so guys, if you have any queries, you can just ask me now. I have already shown you the portal for the services that are there, that you guys can avail on by just going on to the website. There are many services that you guys can avail. So one of you asked about it, so I'm just replying to that. You can just go on to the website and check out the various features and the various services that Ubergrad provides. So if you guys don't have any queries, you can just leave. Thank you so much for joining the session. We'll meet you tomorrow for another one. Thank you so much.